morning. Hope you're well. Right, we're ready to start. It's 8:30. We're going to have our feet facing forward, hip width apart. Let's relax our shoulders and our arms. Let's do our roll down to start. So let's breathe in through our nose. Let's put our chin on our chest and roll down slowly. Just relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your arms, floppy arms as far down as you can go. Holding it here, breathe in, scoop up your abs and slowly roll up, straightening up your back, one vertebra at a time until you're up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Let's breathe in, nod your chin to your chest and let's roll down slowly. Just relaxing your arms, relaxing your shoulders, hold it here, breathe in, chin on chest and slowly come up. Let's breathe in. Let's put our chin on our chest and slowly roll down. Keeping your abs tight, curving your spine into a C shape. Relaxing your shoulders and your arms. Hold it here, breathe in and slowly come up. This being our last one, we're going to hold it down and we're going to pulse. So let's breathe in, nod your chin to your chest. And we're going to hold it down. So hold it here like a floppy rag doll, keeping your abs engaged, pulling up and little pulses and down. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, breathing in and slowly straighten up your back, one vertebra at a time. Keeping our heels on the floor, we're going to take our arms up towards the ceiling, so we're going to breathe in and exhale and down. Let's breathe in and out. Let's breathe in and out. And our last one, we're going to hold our lift. Hold your arms lifted. Now we're going to reach up towards the ceiling, opening up your shoulder blades. Let's reach right up and down. Let's breathe in. 2 to go. And our last one, we're stretching right up. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale and arms down. Still keeping our feet on the floor, feet facing forward. Let's take our arms up and around to the side. So let's breathe in and exhale down. Warming up those shoulders. Let's breathe in and out. 2 more. And our last one, we're going to lift up, hold our lift. This time we're going to push our shoulder blades together. So we're going to push down to the floor without bending your elbows. So keeping your arms nice and straight and push behind you, push your shoulder blades together. Let's breathe in, hold it here, breathe in and arms all the way down. Excellent. We're going to do our cervical nod. So we're going to interlace our fingers behind our neck, keeping your elbows nice and wide. And let's put our chin on our chest. So let's breathe in and nod your chin to your chest. Looking at your toes, looking at the floor. And now let's look up at the ceiling. Let's breathe in and let's look down at the floor. Look up at the ceiling. Look down at the floor. And our last time, look up at the ceiling. And natural neck. Keeping your body nice and up, straight, tall. Abs tight, just working from your external obliques, from your waist, and we're going to reach over to the one side. With your elbow and back. Let's go over. Warming up your back, warming up your external obliques. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and this is our last one. You're going to go over to the one side and hold that stretch. You're going to hold your abs really tight and just small little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in, up nice and tall. Over to the other side and let's hold it here. Let's stretch. And little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in and up nice and tall. We're going to take our feet out slightly wider. I would like you to bend your knees and keep your knees locked, arms out to the side, and we're going to do the same thing. So let's go over. This time we've got a longer lever, so over to the one side. We're going to do 4 more. So breathe in as you go over, keeping your abs tight, working from your waist. We're going to do 2 more. And our last one. Right, now we're going to go over to the side and hold that stretch. Hold it here. And with little pulses, we're going to pulse down. Try and stretch and reach your toes. 3, 2, hold it here. Breath in, out to the side, and over. Holding it here. We're going to do little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breath in. Take your arms out to the side, and down. We're going to keep our feet this width apart. Once again, you're going to bend your knees. One hand on your hip with attitude, and the other arm. Right, now we're going to reach over to the one side. Give me a little bit of a further stretch. Stretch a little bit further over. So we're still working into those external obliques, but you're giving me a bit of a deeper stretch. 4 to go. 4, 3, and we're staying on the one side. 2. Right, now let's hold the stretch. Hold it here. Let's breathe in and pulse. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in. Arm back. And let's swap hands. Right into a 90-degree angle. Hand on your hip with attitude. And let's stretch it right over. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Keeping those knees bent. Your knees are not moving as you stretch over. And let's hold it over. Right, and little pulses. 8, 7, 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in. Back to a 90-degree angle. Straighten your legs. Excellent. We're going to come back to our feet facing forward. Both arms now at a 90-degree angle. No external obliques. We're going to take our arms right up. So we're going to breathe in. So you want to see your fingertips in front of you. So you're not taking those hands behind your head. You're bringing them forward. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and now we're going to do it double time. So here we go, abs tight. And hold it here and little pulses. And 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to take our elbows into our waist. So still keeping that 90-degree angle. You're not closing that gap, keeping that 90-degree angle. We've got a lot further to work. So let's breathe in. Elbows in your waist. Push your shoulder blades together. So as you push your elbows together, push your shoulder blades together. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Right, we're going to do double time. And keep your upper body nice and firm. Abs are tight. We're just going faster with the arms. 3, 2, and keep your elbows in your waist in that 90-degree angle. Relax your neck and shoulders. Now try and push your elbows together, shoulder blades together, and 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breathe in, and relax your arms. So your shoulders should be warm, your external obliques should be warm. We're going to warm up our legs. We're going to take 1 foot forward, 1 behind. So your foot behind is on your toes. Your foot in front, your full weight is on, so you should be able to lift that back leg with all your weight on the front. You're going to give me 8 slow knee lift. So let me show you first. We're going to inhale, breathing in. As you come up, straighten your front leg so it's not bent. We're going to do 8 slow, and then you're going to give me 2 sets of 8, double time. Right, so hips are facing forward, arms up. You're just going to get a little bit warm up those quads, right, and you'll stabilize. So let's breathe in and 4 more. Right, now we're going to do double time and we're going to do 8 more. 4 more. And hold it here and bring your feet together and let's swap legs. Right, taking that leg behind, hips facing forward. So your heart rate up slightly, a little bit warmer in the legs. Right, so let's breathe in and nice and slow for 8. 4 to go. Right, double time and 8 to go. 4 more. And hold it there, feet together, and well done. Right, we're going to go into a squat position. Your legs should be feeling a little bit warmer. Overall, you should be feeling warmer. Right, so we didn't do our calf raises, working into our ankles and our calves at the beginning. So you're going to lift, give me a lift. So in the squat position, so feet are wider, you're going to breathe in, and you're going to give me a squat back. You're going to come up, breathe in, and a squat back. It's not a full squat, so don't push all the way back. Let's just warm up first. Right, and here we go. So let's lift up into a calf raise. Let's breathe in and push back. Let's come up and push back. Let's breathe in and out. Let's lift up and back. Let's breathe in. 3 to go. 2, and our last one, and let's just hold it here. So your heels are on the floor, all your weight is distributed evenly between both feet, and push back. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, breath in and up nice and tall. Excellent, so you should be feeling a little bit warmer in your quads. Right, with the next one, our feet are facing outward. With this one, we're going to lift up and you're going to squat straight down. So it's not pushing your glutes right back. So you lift up, heels, take your arms up and around to the side, and then give me a squat. Heels don't come off the floor. All right, are we ready? And here we go. Let's breathe in and down. Let's breathe in. Are you okay? Okay. Let's breathe in. So it's little plie squats. 4 to go. 3, 2, and our last one. Lift up and down and hold it here. So your feet are facing outwards, you're up nice and tall, and little pulses. And 8, 7, 4 more, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breath in and up nice and tall. Right, your legs should be warm. Again, say that. Right, we're going to do a little bit of balance, and then we're going to focus a little bit more in our squat. Right, so we're going to take our leg out to the side, abduction and adduction. So you want your body to be in a perfectly straight line. So you don't want to be leaning over to the side as you take your leg out. For now, we're going to alternate. We'll focus on one leg and then the other leg. Right, if you need to hold on to something, try and keep your body up tall, abs tight. Let's start with the one leg. Let's breathe in and exhale to lift. So we have a breath here to hold for balance, and let's put our feet back where we started, back facing forward. Let's breathe in and exhale. Up nice and tall, hold it here and down. Inhale and exhale to lift. Give me a breath in and down. Relax your shoulders, hold it here and down. 4 to go. Holding it here. Hold it. Your hips should be facing forward. So as you lift, your hips are still facing forward. Your body's not turning to the side and down. And our last one, let's lift up. Hold it here and down. Now we're going to focus on the one side. So let's breathe in and lift and hold. So you're up nice and tall, relaxing your arms, shoulders. Right, hips forward and little pulses lift. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, let's bring that leg down but without touching the floor and lift. 4 to go. Now we're going to do little pulses here and 4 more, 4, 3, same leg. We're now going to bring it in front of you and lift it up to the ceiling, as though you're kicking a ball up to the ceiling. Lift. And in front of you, lift. We're now working with the inner thigh. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, so you keep bringing it out to the side, back, forward. Right, now let's hold it forward. Right, you can flex that foot. Right, let's breathe in, the little pulses lift. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, breathe in, take your leg out to the side, hold it here, and down again. How does your stabilizer feel? Right, let's go to the other leg. Let's breathe in and exhale and lift that leg out to the side. Up nice and tall. Here we go, down and up and how's your balance this morning? 4 to go. 3, 2. We're going to lift this leg up and we're going to hold it here. Are we ready? And little pulses. 4 more, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to bring that leg in front of us, cross your other leg and up to the ceiling. So it's crossing and lifting. Cross that leg in front. We're going to do 4 more. We've got 2 to go. And our last one, let's hold it here. Flex that foot. Hold that position, relax your neck and shoulders, abs are tight, and little pulses and lift. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, breathe in, take that leg out to the side, and foot down. Excellent. Right, we're going to go back to squats. We're going to take our feet out into a V shape, and we're just going to do full deep squats if you can. If not, just go as far as you can and squeeze your glutes. If you've got knee problems, you'll just make small movements and make it a glute workout, not quads or into your knees. Right, are we good to go? Feet are wider. Let's go straight down. So we're not pushing our glutes out in this position. Let's go straight down. So let's breathe in. You want to be up nice and tall. You're not looking down at the floor. You're looking in front of you. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to go down and hold it here. And little pulses, and 8, 7. 4 more, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breathe in, and straighten up your legs. Excellent. Just give those legs a bit of a break. We're going to take our arms up into a 90-degree angle. This time we're going to bring our elbows together, hands together, and then open back into a 90 degrees. Don't drop your elbows, keep them up, relax your neck and shoulders, And try and get those elbows to touch and hands to touch. Right, feet face forward. And here we go. Let's breathe in. We send that message. Let's breathe in. We've got 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Right, we're going to do it double time and a bit more speed. 8 to go. 4 more. Now we're going to push our elbows together, hands together, interlace your fingers, and hold it here. Right, let's do little pulses and 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Now let's slow it down. Let's lift and down. How's your chest feeling? 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Release your hands, open your elbows, relax, and down we go. Excellent. Now we're going to combine our squat with some calf raises. So back, feet facing outward in a V shape. We're going to lift one heel. Inhale and exhale. Lift the other heel, inhale and exhale. It's nice and slow. So let's go down. Right, hold it here. Let's breathe in. In. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Hold the chair breath in and stand up nice and tall. Excellent. We're going to do 4 on the one side and then 4 on the other side. Okay, so not alternating. Here we go. Let's breathe in, down. And here we go. Let's breathe in. It's nice and slow. It's not fast. It's on breath. So it's controlled. Nice flowing movements. No jerking movements, no speed. How those quads feeling, how those calves feeling. Hold the chair breath in and up, should I say. Right, now we're going to do both heels at the same time. So we're going to lift up and down and up while we're holding our squat. Are we good to go? Let's breathe in. Right, balance. Here we go. Let's breathe in. Keep that squat down. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2. Right, and hold it here. Hold it. And little pulses. 8, 7. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold the chair breath in. Heels down and stand up. We've got 1 more. This time we're going to inhale, inhale, exhale, and exhale. So at one point we'll be on both heels, then one down, and then the other one down. Right, are we good to go? Is your heart rate going up slightly? Feeling those quads, calves, and then 1 more exercise after this, and we're on our mat. Right, can you see the end? Right, let's breathe in. Right, here we go. Let's breathe in, out, and out. Again, inhale, inhale. Let's breathe in, 1 more, inhale, inhale. Now let the other leg dominate. Let's breathe in, inhale. 2 more, in, last one. Hold the chair breath in and let's lift. Right, our last exercise standing. We're going to balance on one foot for half a minute and then the other foot for the other half. So I'd like you to just make sure that one foot is off the mat or the floor. If you can, lift up into a knee lift. If not, just slightly off the floor, and at least the floor is not too far away if you lose your balance while your eyes are closed. Right, so make sure you've got something close to you if you know that your balance is not good. Right, so for 30 seconds. Right, and here we go. Time starts now. Let's close our eyes and lift up. Swap over and do the other leg. Did you close your eyes? Right, let's breathe in and lift. It's going to do a lot of concentrating. There's you. And we've done it. Excellent. How did it go? Right, we're going to lie on our mat, on our back, in a crook position, so knees are up. Right, we're going to do the supine spine stretch, but we're going to do the safe option first, and then we will take it up. But for now, float your arms out into a T. Your feet and your knees are glued together, relaxing your neck and shoulders. So everything is from the hips, and we are working, it's a back exercise, so you are stretching into the lower back. Right, so abs are tight. Right, so we're going to keep our feet and knees. I know you might want to go into the next level, but please don't. Let's just keep it here, because I'm going to build up onto another exercise from here. So let's breathe in and let's take our knees over to the one side. Keep your feet and knees glued. Both shoulders are on the floor. Let's breathe in and exhale and lift up. Let's breathe in and let's go over to the other side. Hold that twist. Hold it. Breath in and lift. Use your ab strength. Let's breathe in and exhale over. Holding it here. Lift. So your feet and your knees stay glued together and exhale over. Hold it here and lift. Let's breathe in. Holding it, breathe in. Hold it here, breathe in. We're going to do one more each way. Holding it here. And lift. And our last one, over to the one side. Keep your shoulders flat on the floor, keeping your abs tight and engaged. And lift up. Excellent. That was our last one of alternating. Now let's go over to the one side. Let's breathe in. And rest your knees on the floor. Even if your opposite shoulder comes off the floor, that's fine. Just rest your knees. So your knees are glued together. Your feet are glued. Now your arm, that's all by itself. So you have both knees on one side, one arm on the other. You're going to lift that other arm up to join the rest of your limbs on the one side. Alright, so you should be in the correct position to do the clam. We're going to, I just want to move back slightly so you can see me. So with the clam, you want your feet in line with your glutes. You have created a triangle here. Right. You can keep your top hand on your hip, because you don't want your hips, you want to keep them stacked, you don't want to move them. And we're going to keep our knees, we're going to keep your feet glued and just lift up your top knee. So your hips shouldn't be rotating or moving. You literally are just lifting your top knee up, keeping your hip where it is. So it's not a big movement, it's a small movement. We're lifting up on inhale and exhale down. 4 to go. Keeping your abs tight. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. 2 to go. And our last one, lift up and down. Let's hold that lift up. Hold it here. It's a small movement. Your hips are still stacked. They haven't moved. And little pulses lift. And so the lift comes from the knee. 4 more. From the hip. 4 more. 3, 2. And hold it here. And relax. Placing your top hand on top of your bottom one. We're going to stretch that top hand right forward and return. So now it's working from the shoulder. Nothing's happening with the legs. Your abs are tight. And pushing forward with your top arm and back. So it's just your shoulder that's moving. Push forward. push forward. 3 to go. 3, 2, and let's push forward and hold that push forward into those shoulders, keeping your hips stacked. Hold the chair breath in and return. Let's take that one arm back over, so it's out into a T, and you're going to come back up into your crook position. Right, you don't have to move, but I want you to see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to turn around so that you can see what I'm doing without the leg. Right, we are going to repeat what we just did. Right. So arms out in a T. Let's breathe in and take those knees over to the one side. Putting your knees on the floor, feeling that stretch. Doesn't matter if your opposite shoulders lift off the mat at the moment. Let's breathe in, lift your arm that's all by itself and lift it up, over, and bring your body onto your side. Right, check that you're in the correct alignment, that your heels are in line with your glutes. You've got your triangle. Right, your top hand is holding your hip, and let's lift up into the clam. Keep your feet glued and lift your knee right up. Let's breathe in. It's just a very small movement. Your hips not moving, you're just lifting your leg right up. 2 to go. 2 and 1. Right, let's lift up that knee and hold it lifted. So it shouldn't be too high because you don't want to rotate into that hip. It's exactly where it is, and lift. It's in line with your other hip, it hasn't moved. 3, 2, hold the chair breath in. Put your knees back together, top hand on top of your other one. Now let's stretch forward. Let's breathe in. So working from your top shoulder, you're stretching forward and bringing it back. Let's breathe in. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and our last one, let's stretch from the shoulder, hold that stretch, and return. Let's take that arm over, back into your crook position, feet and knees are glued. Excellent. Right, we're going to go up into a tabletop position, and we're going to do our supine spine stretch in this position. So once again, arms are out to the side. We're going to inhale and we're going to exhale over to the one side. Your shoulders stay on the floor, especially your opposite one, breathing in at your furthest point and exhale to lift. When I say your furthest, you don't want that opposite shoulder to lift. If you feel it's going to lift, then you know you've gone just a bit too far. So as far as you can go, keeping those abs tight. It is still a lower back exercise, so support your lower back with your abs. Alright, we're going to alternate sides. Right, so let's breathe in and over. You want to keep your legs still in that 90-degree angle and exhale to lift. So when you come back up into your tabletop, you're still in your correct alignment and over to the other side. Hold the chair breath in and lift. Let's breathe in and over. Keep that opposite shoulder on the floor. Hold it here. Relax your neck and shoulders. Let's breathe in and exhale over. Holding it here. Let's breathe in. Hold it here. And over. Holding it here. Keep those shoulders on the floor. Holding it here. And our last one. Feet and knees are glued. And lift. Using your ab strength. Right now, follow my cue. We're going to breathe in. And on exhale, take your feet and your knees over to the one side. Keep that 90-degree angle. We're going to, with control, place your feet and knees on the floor. Right, so if your opposite shoulder lifts up now, that's okay. We're doing a stretch. So we're in a If you're looking at your feet, they're in a 90-degree angle. Right. That arm, that's all by itself. We're going to lift it up and over and join. So you will notice that we are in a similar position, but our legs are in a 90-degree angle. They're not in that triangle, they're in a different angle. Right, your top arm, let's breathe in. Let's lift up your arm, up, over and behind. But you want to keep your eyes on your fingertips, holding it here. Breathe in. Now we've moved into an upper back stretch, thoracic rotation. So this is upper back. Let's breathe in. And as we exhale, lift your arms up to the ceiling, over and behind, and hold that stretch. You want to look at your fingertips behind you, and let's return. Let's breathe in, and exhale, lift. You're looking at your fingertips behind you, keeping your feet and your knees are glued together. Nothing's moving. And we're going to do one last one. Lift up, over and behind, and hold that stretch. So you're in your thoracic rotation. Hold that stretch. Breathe in and exhale and lift. Excellent. So from your position, your legs are in that tabletop position. All you're going to do is lift your top leg so it's still in line with your knee. Can you see me? So you're in your 90-degree angle. With your top leg, you're going to straighten it and lift it up slightly so it's in line with your hip. So your knees are in line with each other. Right, your top hand, you're going to try and reach your toes. This is a stretch. And try and bring your toes as close to the other hand that's on the floor as you can. This is a stretch. Right, release your toes gently. Put your knee on top of the other one. Top hand up and over, and let's come back up into our crook position. Right, we've got to do the other side. So I'm going to turn over so that you can still see me, but I'm working the other leg. Feel like an octopus today, lots of arms, lots of legs everywhere. Hey? Right. Right, so let's go up into our tabletop position. Right, arms out in a T. Let's breathe in and exhale, taking those legs right over, placing them on the floor in that 90-degree angle. Right, so let's breathe in and exhale, lift your lower knee arm up and join it to the other arm. Let's breathe in, lift up, over and behind. Looking at your fingertips behind you, breathe in and return. Let's breathe in and exhale. Holding it here, breathe in and lift. And up and over, working it to that upper back, holding it here, breathe in and return. And our last one, we're going to hold that position for a couple of seconds, hold it here, looking behind you. Let's breathe in and exhale and lift. So you're in that 90-degree angle with your legs. Let me just move back again. I just can't do a full range arm movement. Right, so here you are. Let's straighten your leg and hold it here. So your knees should be in line with each other. And with your top hand, grab your toes. Can you feel that stretch? Right, release your leg, bend your knee on top of the other one, and let's come up into a crook position. Excellent. Well done, guys. Right, let's have our feet and our knees hip width apart. Let's get ready for our chest lift. Interlace your fingers behind your neck. Let's breathe in and exhale and lift. Holding it here, breathe in and down we go. Inhale. Holding it here. We're going to do two more. Hold it here. And our last one, slow. Hold it here. Right, movement on breath. Inhale. Exhale, lift. In. Forward to go. Keeping those abs engaged. Now this is our last one. Lift up and hold our chest lift Elbows stay open, chin on your chest. Let's breathe in and little pulses. And 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, breath in, head down. Excellent. Right, we're going to go into rotation. So let's breathe in and exhale and lift. You want to keep your hips and glutes firmly on the floor. You're working from your waist. So let's breathe in and rotate over to the one side. Back to center and over to the other side. Let's breathe in. We've got 4 to go. And 2 more. And over. Hold it here. And down we go. So from our head being on the floor, let's up and lift all the way over to the one side. So rotation still. Once again, hips and glutes stay firmly on the floor, working from your waist. So let's breathe in and up and over. Let's breathe in, up and over. Four to go. 2 more. And our last one. Now let's breathe in, up and over, and hold it to the one side. Try and push your elbow to the floor. And little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in, head down. Let's breathe in and up and over to the other side. Try and get that elbow onto the floor. Working from your waist. Keep your hips and glutes and pulse. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in and head down. Right, we're going to do the same exercise, but we're going to take our opposite arm to our opposite knee. So we're going to inhale and try and reach over to that knee. Let's breathe in and alternate. Let's breathe in and alternate. And stretch. We're going to do 4 more. Two to go. And our last one. Now we're going to uplift and hold. Hold it here. Now let's breathe in and try and touch your hand to your knee. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breath in. Head down. Let's take a breath in and up and over to the other side. Let's breathe in and little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here and head down. Excellent. We're going to go up into a tabletop position. We're going to do a normal chest lift. So I just want to change how we do our chest lift. If you need to support your neck, you're going to continue supporting fingers behind your neck, interlace. If not, let's take our arms all the way back. Let's breathe in and lift up into our chest lift. Hold it here, breathe in and all the way back. Let's breathe in. Hold it here and back. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Hold it here. And our last one. Slow. Hold it here. Right, movement on breath. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Let's breathe in. Four to go. A little bit more challenging working with the arms. 2 more. And our last one, we're going to lift up and hold. Hold it here. Right, little pulses. Move your fingertips forward. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in. Arms back. Legs down and take a break. Right. We're going to support our neck with one hand as we alternate over to the one side. So we're going to inhale and try and reach for your knee. Breath in and down. Inhale. Right, with this one you've really got to work hard at making sure that your hips and your glutes stay firmly on the floor and there's no rocking. You need to stabilize yourself. So even if you don't go all the way over, stretch over, that's fine. So as long as you don't lift up your opposite glute off the mat. So you're in tabletop. If you can't use your opposite arm, just rotate over to that side. All right, so let's breathe in, up and over to that side. Hold it here, breathe in and down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Hold it here. Let's breathe in. Stretch it over. Let's breathe in. Hold it here. Right, let's breathe in. Movement on breath. Exhale, lift. Breathe in. 4 to go. Just 2 more. And our last one. Now let's breathe in, up and over to the one side. Hold that position. Try and get your elbows on the floor and little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Breathe in, head down. Take a breath in and up and over to the other side. Try and get your elbow onto the floor, into that rotation, little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Head down and legs down. Excellent. How are those external obliques feeling? Can you feel them yet? Right. We're going to go into our third position with our legs. So we're going to take our legs up towards the ceiling. If you can't keep both legs up, what you're going to do is alternate one leg at a time. So as we exhale, lift up and over, you're going to just lift one leg. And down, we're going to breathe in and exhale over. If you can keep both legs up for the full duration of the rotation, that's great. If not, one leg at a time. So let's lift our legs. Right, let's breathe in and exhale. Try and reach for your ankle. Hold it here, elbow on the floor and down. Let's breathe in. Up, hold it here. 2 more. Holding it here. Let's breathe in. Hold it here. Right, movement on breath. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Breathing in. Four to go. Just 2 more. Now let's breathe in, exhale, lift, and hold your lift. Keeping those legs straight, nice and firm. Right, stabilize and little chest of pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, head down on the floor. Abs tight, glutes tight, and lift. Stabilize, little pulses. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, head down, and legs down. How are those external obliques feeling? You all good? Right. We're going to do our hamstring pull. Safe option for hamstring pull, hands by your knees. Inhale, you're going to just give me one leg. Try and get your knee to your nose. Okay, getting a stretch in that hamstring. So if you can't have both legs up at the same time, if not, both legs are up, one leg goes down and the other into your hamstring pull. So hands by your knees. Inhale, exhale to lift. Let's breathe in and breathe in and breathe in and in. We've got 4 to go and in. 2 more. In, and our last one. And hold it here, and down we go. Excellent. Right, double straight leg stretch. Sorry, double straight leg. Right, this time we're supporting our neck. Both legs are up. If you can't do this exercise because both legs are up, the alternative here is to give me just 4 with the one leg. So you're going to come up into a chest lift and you're going to give me heel, knee to knee and lift. So it's 45 degrees and lift, 45 and lift. 4 on the one side and then 4 on the other side. If you can have both legs up to the ceiling, We're going to go down, heels together, toes apart in Pilates position, 45 degrees. Right, let's come up into our chest lift, all of us. Let's breathe in, exhale to lift. Right, heels together, toes apart. Let's breathe in, point your toes, lift. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. You've got 4 to go. 3. And our last one. Bring your knee into your chest. And excellent. Right, we're going to come up into a seated position. We're going to go into our saw, some more rotation. So we want our legs as wide as we can get them. Our feet are flexed. Right, we're up nice and tall. Your arms are up shoulder height. So with the saw, we take our opposite arm to our opposite baby toe. And you give me 3. So you're going to breathe in to come up. Exhale, push down. So you're going to give me 3 of those. So it's a breath in. As you breathe in, pull in your abs and lengthen. You are looking behind you at your back arm that goes behind. So let's try 1 each side and then we'll reassess. So let's breathe in, look behind you and breathe out. Breathe in, up nice and tall. Take your hand behind you and baby finger to baby toe. And up nice and tall. Right, so we just take a break here. We're going to do it twice more, right, left, or whichever way first. Pull in your abs and get a deeper stretch further down. So aim that baby finger and try and saw off that baby toe. Right, up nice and tall. So we start in the perfect alignment. Let's breathe in and rotate and push. Breathe in, saw. Breathe in. Up nice and tall. Over to the other side and breathe in. Breathe in. Up nice and tall. Over to the other side and push. Up nice and tall, over to the other side. Up nice and tall, take a breath in and relax down. Excellent, we're going to just flip over onto our hands and knees. We're going to go into our plank today. Right, so for now, we're just going to do a 30-second plank, but in a hands and knees position. So we're going to tuck our toes in, we're going to inhale, and we're just going to lift down off the mat. It's about 3 to 5 centimeters off the floor. You don't want to lift too high, so you'll be on your toes and on your hands. If it's too difficult to be on your hands, you go into your elbow position, which is also perfectly fine. Right, so for the rest of us, 30 seconds. Let's start with our wrists in line with our shoulders, knees in line with hips, and hip width apart. Let's breathe in and tuck your toes in and lift up. Hold those abs really tight. Don't lift those knees too high, just off the floor, but not on the floor. We've just got 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. And take a break. Excellent. So for the next 30 seconds, we're going to alternate by taking one leg back, joined by the other leg, bring the other knee in, and then the other knee in. So let me give you a demonstration. So you're starting on your hands and knees. You're coming up into that plank that we did. Taking one leg back, inhale, inhale, and before you take that leg, for the next time, taking that leg back, check that your alignment is correct. You lower your knees slightly, and then move back, forward and forward. So for 30 seconds, just keep going. You can alternate which leg goes back and which comes forward. All right, are we good to go? Another 30 seconds. All right, and here we go. Let's come up. How are you feeling? Last one. And to your child's pose. Right, we've got 30 seconds left. This time we're going to start with our feet and our knees together, come up into that position, and for the duration of the 30 seconds we're going to open and close our knees. So my knees are together, toes are together, we're going to lift up, we're going to open, close, open, and close. So once again, knees just above the floor, 3 to 5 centimeters, no higher, open and close. I'm going to be watching my watch. When we get into 15 seconds, we're going to hold it open, and then we're going to pulse our knees apart. Right, are we good to go? Right, let's be on our hands and knees. Feet together, knees together. Let's breathe in and lift those knees off the floor. Tuck your toes in. Let's open, close, open. Right, hold it open. And little pulses. 4, 3, 2, hold it open, knees together, and down into your child's pose, stretch it out. Right, let's come up into our cat stretch. Arch your back up to the ceiling. Chin out, glutes out into your cow stretch. Into your cat stretch again. Let's come up. Let's stretch into our chest. Coming forward, interlacing your fingers, pushing your hands right forward, arching your back, chin on your chest. Lifting up to the ceiling. We're going to lean over to the one side. Hold that position. Back up and over to the other side. Right, let's take one hand, look behind you. Lift up and look behind. Lift up. We're going to take both hands behind, and if you can, reach your ankles. Lean back. Coming up and up. Once again, hands on the floor. Right, tucking your toes in. We're going to shoot our heels right back, so we're on our hands and our feet. Bend one knee. Straighten that leg, bend your other knee. Now today we're going to walk our feet to our hands. Are we good? Let's walk our feet to our hands. Chin on your chest. Relax your arms. Hold the chat breath in and slowly come up. Let's take our arms halfway. Let's roll into our wrists. 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take our arms to our side and roll back. 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 3. Lift your shoulders up to your ears. Slowly down. 2 more. And our last one. Let's fill your lungs with air. Let's take a deep breath in. Breathe it out. And our last one. Fill your lungs. Feet together, hands together. Give yourself a hand. Well done. Have an awesome day. See you soon. Till next time. Cheers.